For consecutive seasons, Dulwich Hamlet and Greenwich Borough meet in the second round of the Velocity Trophy. Dulwich come into the game on a 10-match unbeaten run in all competitions, with the latest result in that sequence a 3-0 win at Waltham Abbey in the FA Trophy on Saturday. 8 of that side, which started the game, are rested tonight as Nathan Green gets a start, Ashley Carew returns from injury and Amadou Tangara gets a debut in goal. Gavin Tomlin also returns to the bench after 2 months out. Greenwich are also in cracking form coming into tonight and will also be well rested after 8 days off without a game. They too have chosen to ring the changes for this cup match with 6 alterations from the side, which won 3-0 at Carshalton Athletic last Monday. Dulwich won 2-0 at the Badger Sports Ground at this stage last year. Can they repeat the victory and reach the last 16? Back with Hickey. And he goes long, one for Travis. So Gregor wasn't playing. Gregor, of course, is playing. Couldn't bring that one down though. Here's Beanie. Green on the overlap to his left, and he's released him. Green, can he find the cutback for Faal in the middle? Yes, he can. Camarazi parries away. Important touch up by the goalkeeper. Faal ready to put that into the empty net. Now Green again. Drills in the shot, is blocked. Beanie on for Green. Almost finding Faal in the middle. Expect to see more of the ball go down his side than maybe Quaid Taylor's tonight. No disrespect to Taylor, just Green loves to get forward. A bit more attack-minded than Taylor is on the other wing. Carew. Faal comes inside, goes to the early shot and scores! Well, maybe caught Camarazi unawares. Muhammadu Faal has found the bottom corner in the 10th minute. Dulwich, just as they did a year ago between the two sides, take an early lead. His 5th goal of the season. Didn't look like there was much on when he received the ball. Lovely bit of skill just to get him away from his defender. Fires it low and hard beyond George Camarazi. Dulwich lead. Boakye-Yiadom again slipping slightly. Able to find Beanie. Nathan Green immediately joined the attack. Wants to be on the ball. Faal. On for Carew it goes. Look at the run from Green on the far side. Just over his head it goes. They've been able to bring that one down. May well have fired Dulwich into a 2-goal lead. Tanasha Abraham's done a tremendous job in filling in on that left-hand side the last few weeks, but doesn't have the same pace as Green. Beanie's not going to get hold of that. Here's Fusini. It's 3 up in this attack for Greenwich. 2 runners ahead of him. One being Travis Gregory here. Gregory can come inside. Can he find a shot now? Lays off for Fusini. He can shift it one more to his right if he chooses. Places it instead. Well held, backpedaling by Amadou Tangara. His first meaningful action as a Dulwich Hamlet player. Fusini just trying to curl that in towards the far top corner. Tangara watched it. Backpedaling, made sure he didn't carry it over his goal line. On of Wigan. Looking for Green, what a ball that is. And Green brings it down as well. Kept at bay for the time being by King Elliott. Low cross, gets a second go at it. So strong, Green. Love him being back out there at Champion Hill. Rolls it inside. Finds on of Wigan. Beating Dembele to the ball. Now Faal tries to place it again. This one straight at Camarazi. Hales. At Chimpong. Faal. Beanie with a long-range strike. Oh, it's got a touch. Not sure it was goalkeeper or defender, but that was travelling from Kenny Beanie. It's gone just the wrong side of the post as far as Dulwich are concerned. Already matched his tally in front of the goal from last season. In some way to better it. Faal. Now for Green. Given too much space by King Elliott. Nice quick feet from him. Faal goes for goal again from distance. This one he can't keep down. Nathan Green though, giving far too much space down that left-hand side for Dulwich so far. Ball forward finds Fusini. On of Wigan, wins it off him quickly. Beanie. Again, Dulwich showing their strength in midfield nicely. Carew. Beanie again. Faal made a good run. He's used Green instead. Coming in off the flank, Nathan Green. On he goes, still Green. Just wide of the near post. He's playing like a man possessed so far, Nathan Green. Determined run from him. Held off the challenges. A lot of power in the shot, but wrong side of the post. Kaka Dembele. Carl's again. On of Wigan mopping up. He's done that well so far, Michael of Wigan. Wants it back from Weatherstone, furthest man forward in the midfield momentarily, and he's released Beanie to his left. All the players in the box for Beanie's cross, and Faal gets in. There's a corner, last touch wasn't off Muhammadu Faal. Well defended in the end, you'd say. Great run from Michael of Wigan. As I say, of the three midfielders, though, he's the furthest forward momentarily. Expect it to be Carew in that role. Achimpong for Faal. Seen he got half a touch, still comes for Green though. Look at him dart past his man here, Nathan Green. Nathan Paul with the challenge, but Green retrieves the loose ball. Still driving on, tries to pull it back, won't quite find Faal. Blocked off by Kaka Dembele. Green showing his work rate again there though. On of Wigan comes forward. Now Carew. He fancy a long range shot. Yes, he does, Carew. That one won't test George Camarazi. Certainly a man capable of scoring from that range. Always rising though from Dulwich number 10. Don't want to be wasting chances and then being pegged back as they can happen to them. There's Boakye-Yiadom. Faal wanted it. Boakye-Yiadom goes on, gets away from one sliding challenge. Still Boakye-Yiadom. Supporters from Beanie. Referee had given Dulwich an advantage there. Carew. One of Wigan. Kept his balance and finds Carew. Lovely ball through. Boakye-Yiadom's goal side. Brilliant second goal from Dulwich. Nana Boakye-Yiadom has it. Lovely football from the home side. He started the move and he's finished it. Patient playing. Carew has played a delightful pass through to him. Camarazi did get a touch to it. Dulwich do double their money. Having ridden a couple of challenges, he used Beanie. The midfielders kept it between them. Eventually it came to Carew. And just slipped a lovely pass through. Boakye-Yiadom's run was perfect. First time shot under Camarazi. Dulwich with a bit of breathing space now. Paul's given that one away to Faal. Sloppy play, I'm not sure what Faal was doing. Shooting from there though. It's not one Faal I want to watch again. Great touch from the lad behind the goal as well. Weatherstone trying to find Taylor, but Clark read the situation, brings it forward now. He's got Carls on the overlap to his left. Good first touch. Cutback's on, but that's a weak ball in truth, and Hales can clear. Boakye-Yiadom trying to flick that on. Faal might capitalise here, he does. Plays a pass through for Boakye-Yiadom, and he's through one-on-one now. Holds off Dembele. Can't beat Camarazi at his near post. Angle was working against Boakye-Yiadom in truth. Dembele just did enough to put him off and force him that little bit wider. Faal capitalising on a bit of luck going his way. Dulwich could have put the game out of sight with their third there. So far, job well done from Dulwich. It's on by Dembele, brought down the halfway line by Ashley Carew. Boakye-Yiadom for Faal, he's onside. Look up, he's got players arriving. Muhammadu Faal takes it himself. Faal for three! And for the third time this season, he has a double in the game. Lovely composed finish again by Muhammadu Faal. And again, Dulwich's attacking play was lovely. Started off by Carew. Helped it on to Boakye-Yiadom. He released Faal. Twisting and turning. And firing inside Camarazi's near post. Dulwich with a third on the stroke of half time. Sixth goal for the club. Gregory. Nice turn inside. Here's Dembele, lines up the early shot. Over the crossbar it goes. That's the final action of this first half, and that's only really their second chance of note, Greenwich Borough. Dembele, if they can get a goal First 5-10 minutes of the second half, something to build on. Gregory trying to release the substitute Babalola. It does get the shot on goal, and Tangara is forced into his first real meaningful save of the evening. Tipping that one behind for a corner. One save in the first half, backpedaling towards his goal line, but I wanted to get down low. Babalola said he's quick. Debele will take the corner. Babalola offering his services. It's gone beyond him. Carls does send the crossover. Weatherstone, the header's in there from Gunner. Lands on the roof of the net. So a decent start to the second half for the visitors as Gunner gets up there. Difficult one for him to keep down, looping over the top in the end. Paul. Cassini keeping Beanie at bay. Lovely long ball. Offside flag will deny Babalola a run on goal. No, it won't be him. And he's got a tap in here. Well, the assistant referee had flagged, I think, for Gregory. In the end, he put his flag down again because Babalola wasn't offside. In the end, he's taken it around Tangara. Bit of confusion amongst the ranks. Greenwich Borough do get on the score sheet, and they do have something to build on for this half. An easy tap-in the end for Babalola, who's had an impact immediately off the bench. Referee is having a word with his assistant. Still confusion. Only 3 of the Dulwich players are ready to restart. Dulwich players still angry. The goal has been given. And Dulwich are going to have to forget about it pretty quickly and move on. Disappointment, yes, but just got to put it to the back of their memories. Taylor looking for an option here. Boakye-Yiadom back with Quade Taylor, sends in the cross in towards Faal. Helped on by Beanie. Spin into the arms of Camarazi. Quick release from him, and there's space here for Ryan King-Elliott. Early cross. Oh, dealt with by Ricky Hales in that penalty area. Green caught far forwards. Paul for King-Elliott. Nathan Paul again. Taking a gamble against Faal here. Back with Gunner. Then Belay. And Carew's nipped it off him. In towards Faal it goes. Referee has pulled it back. There was a foul in there. This is perfect Carew range to get it up and over. And down again. I've scored a free kick this season. Can he find a fourth for Dulwich here? No, he can't. Not the power on it, but not the placement this time from Carew. Stays too shy of his half century for the club. Clark inside for Fucini. Beanie going tight with him. Able to play it on. Long by Hickey, up towards Babalola it goes. Made an impact off the bench, but can't win that against Achimpong. Nathan Green's disappeared from this side of the field at the moment. Sitting quite deep. Here's Babalola again, released by Paul. What a sliding challenge that is. Achimpong. Old-fashioned sliding challenge there. Fucini. Chipped over the top for Gregory. Drilling towards near post, and Tangara does spill, but won't find anyone in red and black with that drop. Pass a little too close to the defender there. Just allow the challenge to come in. Kurt's lovely bit of skill. Jinking his way through the challenge. Taylor. Faal. Hat-trick chance perhaps. Saved by the goalkeeper. Offside flag is up. Beanie couldn't have put home the rebound in any case. Haven't got that predator instinct they had during the opening 45 minutes. Achimpong. He goes long, looking for Faal. Easily picked up by Nathan Paul. Poked on down the line. Gregory. King Elliott with a flick on, and Babalola couldn't take it in his stride. Just seemed to be stretching a bit too much for it. Gavin Tomlin is going to return to first team action then for the first time since August the 19th.
Substitution ahead, leaving the field is number 11,
Muhammadu Faal. Another brace from tonight.
Replaced by number 12, Gavin Tomlin.
Warm applause for last season's top scorer as he comes onto the field. Carew. Oh, I'm going to back him to score. False touch from Carew. Babalola. Look at the space here for King Elliott. Onto his left foot he goes. King Elliott straight at Tangara. He had so much of the goal to aim at, and he's put it straight at the goalkeeper. And Dulwich survive. Guns corner easy for Tangara, although he's flapped at it a little. And the final shot is over the bar. Well, Tangara could have caught that comfortably. Made a bit of a hash of it in the end. Green has it back for Dulwich, holding off Leo Goring. Great long ball, and Tomlin's onside here. Gunner coming across to try and close him down. Still Gavin Tomlin. Is there a shot for him? Yes, there is. It's cannoned away though. Good challenge there, nipping in to win it off Dembele. And Tomlin releasing Boakye-Yiadom. And they get his second of the night perhaps. Returning the ball to Tomlin instead. Gavin Tomlin for 4. He's got it on his comeback. His first goal of the season. After missing more than 2 months with injury, it's a welcome return to action for Gavin Tomlin. And Dulwich well and truly into the last 16 now. Good link-up play between him and Nana Boakye-Yiadom. Boakye-Yiadom returned the ball to Tomlin on his weaker foot. Fires home with a deflection. His first goal since that memorable playoff semi-final in April. On of Wigan. Carew now. Boakye-Yiadom played his part tonight. Couple of assists and a goal. Beanie. So a fifth for Dulwich, has not scored 5 yet this season. Boakye-Yiadom fancies the long range shot. Curls that one over. For Boakye-Yiadom, can he keep it away from his marker? Yes, he can. On for Green it goes. Dulwich breaking forward again. Can Nathan Green do something to round off the night? No, he can't. DeMello now. Long ball for Goring to chase. He might have a chance. Plays it back to King Elliott. Missed a great chance at 3-1. Might get another go. He does. And palm wide. Fine save at his near post by Tangara. Had to dive to his left and produces a decent stop. Corner's taken quickly. Here's DeMello. Away it goes from harm. Dembele fancies the long range effort. Would have been some goal had it flown in. Not testing Tangara though. And Dulwich Hamlet for the second year in a row knocked Greenwich Borough out of the Velocity Trophy. They've beaten them by 4 goals to 1 this evening. The damage was done, in truth, by half-time. 2 goals from Muhammadu Faal and 1 for Nana Boakye-Yiadom, giving them a 3-0 lead at the break. Faal's opening goal came from a long-range shot before Carew released Boakye-Yiadom inside the area. Delightful pass, Boakye-Yiadom slipping it under George Camarazi. And then he played in Faal, who shimmied his way into the box and fired low inside the near post. The visitors came up with little purpose at the start of the second half. Substitute Francis Babalola with a interesting goal. Dulwich were expecting a flag to go up. A flag actually went down in the end. A lot of confusion. Babalola rounded Amadou Tangara for stroking home into the empty net. Greenwich had a good spell of possession after that, but couldn't find a second goal. In the end, Dulwich settled down again. It was substitute Gavin Tomlin on his comeback from injury who sealed their place in round 3. They'll play Horsham in the third round. Final score then at Champion Hill in this Velocity Trophy second round tie is Dulwich Hamlet 4, Greenwich Borough 1. Gav, 8 changes from Saturday, but an equally impressive win tonight.
Yeah, it was. I thought we were quite clinical in the first half. Some nice football. Pressed really well as well, and took our goals really well as well.
Obviously, you mentioned the first half was clinical. Did you maybe feel at the break took their foot off the gas slightly?
Yeah, a little bit, and also credit to Greenwich. I thought they got after us a little bit more and made it a little bit more uncomfortable for us. And when you go in at 3-0, you naturally mentally sort of switch off, and then the other team come at you, then it takes you a little bit unawares. But to be fair, we recovered, we settled ourselves down a little bit, and then we got back into the half a little bit more. I think the fourth goal, probably put an end to any sort of comeback. We was able to introduce Darius and Kiki as well, which is good. We want to get them as much minutes and experience as possible.
Nathan, game of two halves tonight. Did you think you took your foot off the gas at half time a little bit?
Nah, I thought we looked comfortable and we was in control of the game all the time. So I thought like they got a lucky goal, but I felt like it was a comfortable win for us.
Lovely play getting forward in that first half, finding a lot of space and some lovely balls through for the goals.
Yeah, just trying to get my fitness back and get into it sort of thing really, and getting attacking players in my game, so it's been good.
I've criticised in the past our end product. Sometimes we overdo it or make the wrong decisions, but today we were clear thought process in what we're doing, and decisive movements and our finishing.
And a lot of plus as well, the fact that you got the striker scoring goals, 2 more for Muhammadu, 1 for Nana and 1 for Gavin off the bench as well, just adding to the mix.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a spot for choice in terms of forwards. Sometimes we've had in the past only one forward at the club at one time, and now we've got 4, 5, 6 good forwards. So it's great to see them scoring, and everyone's fit, strong, and ready to be called upon when necessary.
Gav, nice for yourself to come off the bench. I think 16 games you've missed. You must have been loving being out on the field again.
Yeah, definitely. It's great to be back. You know, me and Green have been working hard in the gym for the last 9-10 weeks. You know, we've had Bacola and Tony helping us, so it's just good to be back playing football again.
Have you two been spurring each other on, because you seem to be get very close on the touchline, sort of spurring each other on before the games? Is that a fair statement?
Yeah. You know, I try to give Greeny some of my enthusiasm, you know, and some of my love for the game to get him back a bit quicker. You know, he's taking a bit long in the gym to get back. He only done his shoulder. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with his legs. So it just took him a bit longer to get back. So I managed to get him over the line. So he's back and he's ready to play that.
Tonight was a case of we've got sport for choice really, because we made 8 changes from Saturday, and you look to the strength and depth we've got at the moment. It's pretty frightening for opposition, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing. The competition is really tough, and there's we can easily put 2 teams out, and everyone's as strong as each other. So it's looking good right now.
And that just spurs players that aren't playing tonight on when they come back in potentially at the weekend, just to maybe go the extra bit further to make sure they stay in the team.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the boys have done really well. We've been 11 unbeaten, I think. We've been scoring goals, so you know it's going to be very difficult for us to get back in the team. So we're biding our time, but you know we want to be playing, so we do everything to try to get back in the team again. Looking
at the pluses tonight, you're able to rest Nyron, Preston, Ibrahim, give them completely nuts off Michael Chambers as well. Gavin's come out from injury. Nathan's got 90 minutes under the belt. So much to take from this game.
Yeah, there is. I think the main thing is our attitude in the dressing room is really good. It's positive. We take every game seriously. We don't disrespect anyone. It's the sort of mentality that myself and Junior believe in, and the players are buying into it as well. And because of that, we play a team like Greenwich, and we win 4-1 because we're taking them seriously. We're not disrespecting them, and I think the supporters will appreciate that, and the club will appreciate that, and I do as well.
It's not a competition that we're taking as our number 1 priority this season, but again, going through to the last 16, giving yourself a good chance of getting further in the competition.
Yeah, definitely. If we're able to keep the squad fit, we need to stay in these competitions if we can. Obviously, the opposition that we're going to come up against will be strong, but if we can stay in these competitions, it gives us competitive games rather than us playing just a friendly or training. Those boys who haven't been playing as much have got a good game out of this. The results gone well for us, and it just keeps them. Like I say, if we need to use them, they're more than ready to play.
To be unbeaten in 11, it's really good, and it just feels comfortable playing out there. I was excited to play again, and it felt really comfortable win.